Haven't had a base runner yet as Burns shows bunt, pulls back, and takes low and in. And it's 1-0. Burns struck out swinging his first time. And now Wilkerson to the windup, and here he comes. And Burns takes it a little bit low. Wilkerson's got 4 punch-outs. He struck out 2 in that third inning. And his pitch count at 34 through 3. So he is definitely off to a good start. Here's the 2-0. And Burns fouls it back out of play. Tomorrow night, 7:05, Chris Smith and Brent Suter on a Throwback Thursday. Sounds will wear the late 70s uniform style from those first couple of years of the Sounds. The Don Mattingly, Buck Showalter days. 2-1 offering now. And Burns hits a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit into center. So the Sounds have their first base runner of the day. Now Brugman will dig in. And with the Throwback Thursday tomorrow night, several different beverages are either $2 or $3 on the so-called throwback pricing of the Throwback Thursday. And then the homestand finale is Friday night with fireworks after the game, presented by Corson Fire and Security. And that's got Dylan Overton against Josh Hader. And then the Sounds go to New Orleans Saturday. The pitch. Brugman fouls it off. Jacob grounded to short his first time up. Again on the hazy Wednesday afternoon, things are in the shade right now in fair territory. A minor respite, still warm, but it helps a little bit with the sun being blocked by those clouds. Brugman takes a strike, or at least maybe mentally it feels like that. 0-2. 91 at game time. It's got a little warmer since then. Nunez waiting on deck. Burns not running, and Brugman fouls it away. 0-2 pitch that was fairly hittable, and Jacob hit it right to the backstop. Wilkerson leans in. Burns has 3 steals in his week with the Sounds thus far. Decent lead, and he's chased back. Burns has been in pro ball long enough by now. Everybody knows he loves to run. He's one of the fastest guys in pro ball. Sometimes doesn't even need a big lead, and he'll still make it. On 0-2, he is running. And the pitch to Brugman, high and away. The throw to second, and Burns is safe. Burberry made that a fairly close play with a good throw out to second. It wasn't a true pitch out, but that pitch was up and away. It almost served as a pitch out. And Burns is now 4 for 4 in steals as a Sound. See if Brugman can drive him in. Jacob has been such a big run producer for the Sounds. Nobody out, scoreless game, and Wilkerson back. And a big curve is up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Sounds never led last night. Their opponents have been scoring first all the time lately. Sometimes the Sounds will still come back and win the ball game. In fact, often they've done it. Here's the 2-2, and it's pulled foul by Brugman. The Sounds are 6-3 in their last 9 games. And in all 9 of those games, the opposition has scored first. And in all 9, it's been in the first or second inning that the opponent has scored first. So every game in the last week and a half, the Sounds early have been trailing. But again, they're 6-3 in those games. So a lot of times it hasn't really mattered. They haven't led for a lot of time on this homestand, and yet they're 3-2 on the stand. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And Brugman hits a little flare down the left field line, dropping foul, untouched near the Sounds bullpen. A good example would have been the homestand opener last Friday when Raul Alcantara worked. The Sounds didn't lead until they took the lead with the winning run in the bottom of the 9th inning. Spent most of the game trailing or tied, and pulled out the win. But last night in that 5-2 loss, they never held a lead. Burns leads at second. The brightness reappears. It's 2-2 on Brugman. Burns with a decent lead out at second. The shortstop Arcia trying to distract him. Breeze blowing toward left. And Wilkerson pauses now the 2-2, and Brugman fouls it away. Wilkerson went fastball again there. Typically around 90 miles an hour with his heater. Nobody out, righty on lefty, runner at second. And again, the 2-2 pitch. Now on the way. And Brugman, it's a bouncing ball to the right side. This will move Burns. Rivera's got it, and he throws out Brugman. It works like a sacrifice for Brugman. He'll get a nice welcome in the dugout, moving the runner over. And with one out, the table is set for Renato Nunez. Good job by Brugman, the left-handed batter, to just pull the ball. Obviously, he'd love to drive in the run if he could, but he at least got the runner over. And now the Sky Sox pull the infield in as Nunez takes his place in the box. And Renato hits a fly ball to center on the first pitch. Wren is back on it. He is under it. He's got it. And here comes Burns to tag and score. And the Sounds take a 1-0 lead. Renato Nunez with his 54th run batted into the year. First pitch hacking, floats a fly ball deep enough to center. Burns scores without a play. And the Sounds strike first today. 1-0 here in the fourth. And now Matt Olson comes up with 2 down. There was no way to get Burns. Kyle Wren caught that ball, and it was as if he wasn't even acknowledging that Burns was on base. He just knew there's no point in trying to rifle it in, just kind of lobbed it back toward the infield. Burns floated home, and now Olson takes inside. So the Sounds got him on, they got him over, they got him in. Burns scoring on the Nunez sac fly. Olson popped out to third his first time up. And Wilkerson counters, and the 1-0 is yanked in the air, right side foul and down the line. Exactly 40 games to go for the Sounds this year. 15 here at home, including today, and 25 on the road. Sounds will have 12 more at home once this homestand is over. They'll host Tacoma and Reno in mid-August after this long 12-game trip. And then they'll host Iowa, their final home series of the regular season. Olson, it's a high fly ball to left. The Breeze will take it out to Garrett Cooper. In the sunshine, he's under it. He makes the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Sounds draw first blood. 1 run, 1 hit, none left, and we're on to the 5th in Nashville. 1-0 Sounds.